Hi everyone, happy Monday. It's Vickie Kello, your independent Stampin' Up demonstrator. So let me just find you. Stampin' Up demonstrator. Okay. We have got a couple of things to show tonight. Just gonna get my heat embossing stuff ready whilst everyone else is still logging on. Let me know once you're on. I'll just plug this in. Hi, Jean. Right. Whilst I still have room here because I have so much and we're waiting for everyone else to arrive, I'm just going to emboss this piece because I didn't get a chance to do that. Hi, Glenda. I tidied up my desk today and you wouldn't know it because I don't actually have a lot of room left. Okay, how pretty is that? That's pretty. So we're using the Kintsugi suite, but you know what the best thing is? My pre-order arrived today. So I finished off, I've got some show and tell. I finished off the scrapbook pages from last week. So these are the ones that I did in the class. And then that's the last one. So that's pretty cool. It's all finished now and I've put covers on them. And I don't actually have that much left over. So I was going to make cards and stuff out of the leftover stuff. But then I thought, no, I've already used that suite. Let's use something I haven't used before. So guess what arrived today? Hi, Christina. Confused me for a bit. I got a new thing and this one's a bit darker. So I'm hoping it won't show up the ink and stuff as much. So all my catalogs arrived today. So for those of you that have ordered with me previously, there are catalogs coming in the mail. This is the first time I've used the catalog mailer select. And so I've got catalogs being sent to certain people and things, but then I will still hand a few out. So hopefully the ones that I've sent to people will arrive, but they're here. And so then tonight we're using this suite. Hi, Lisa. Which comes with this stamp set. There's dies as well. I haven't got the dies out because I'm not using the dies. And it comes with gems, which I've just finished cutting up. So this is my class for September. Those of you that do my online classes. But obviously I'm not making the cards that we're doing in September. I'm showing something completely different. But this is what we're doing in September. So they're the gems. Do we not get to see pre-order? Yes, I am going to do pre-order. And I think we're going to use that ribbon because then we're finished. So that's what we're using tonight. And then let's put all that away for a second and see what I ordered. It's a lot. It's a lot. So I did take advantage. So let's get rid of some of this stuff. I needed... Do we get our caddies when we put an order in like last time? Yes, so once you go to place your order in, once pre-order starts, there is a little box at the top of your order to say redeem your catalogue. So that is how you get your catalogue, but you need to place an order after pre-order started. So that was the 5th of August. So any order that you place now, you just click on redeem and you get your pre-order sent to you. You get your catalogue sent and you pre-order. So I needed Misty Moonlight for my class, so I ordered 2 packs of that. So that was that. Then I ordered 1 pack of each of the in-colour cardstock because this is currently on sale at the 15% off. So these are part of the in-colour sale. So I've been using quite a lot of these 2 cardstocks. That's why I got them. I also got the re-inkers. I already put them away so that I didn't spill them and drop them everywhere. But I got them because they're 15% off as well. So this paper that I'm using tonight that is now part of my class in September is also on sale because it includes cloud cover in it. So yes, there is a few things on sale that I didn't realise would be on sale, but that's that. So I've got to pack each of those cardstocks. I had to get a pack of pecan pie because you'll see in a minute. Because I think come Christmas time, this will sell out. Or because if everyone is obsessed with stuff like I am, it will sell out. Now, I did order some sweets and then other things I just picked and chose what I want out of them. So these gold sequins, I got them really for part of my class. But we'll use them. Hi, Marie. So I got them. They're not new. They're existing gold sequins. I just decided I had to have them. And then last week, I realised that I didn't have any white ribbon that was current, or when I use that sunflower folder. So that's a white ribbon that's current. And then this one, I don't know what this is, but when I had a meeting with Emma a couple of weeks ago, she gave me a little gift because we're doing something for her. And it was wrapped in this ribbon, and I'm like, how do I not have this ribbon? Because it's Petunia Pop, which is one of my favourite colours, plus it's got glitter in it. So I had to buy it. I didn't have it before then, but that's why I bought that one. So this is the Frosted Iridescent Dots. I don't know whether I got everything else with this. I just got the dots because, you know, they're so pretty and I need to have bling on everything. I don't really have a lot of room. It's gonna break everything. So I got these dots. These are part of the gingerbread suite, which is why I needed the pecan pie, because I believe the gingerbreads are going to sell out pecan pie. So this is the gingerbread stamp. How cute is this? And so what they've done in the catalogue, I can't show you the inside of the catalogue, but they've like heat embossed this in white on pecan pie. And I'm like, oh my God, amazing. And then there's the stamps. So he's quite a big gingerbread man. Like, he'd be 4 inches. Yeah, head to toe, he's 4.5 inches. So he's quite a big man. But so cute, and I'm obsessed with gingerbreads. I love gingerbread. So these are the dots that go with the gingerbread, and then you've got the dies. Now, I was a bit surprised when the dies arrived like this, because this is how the Benno dies arrived, and I'm like, oh my goodness, how big are these? I haven't even opened these yet. So, look at that! The gingerbreads can hold hands. It's one die. And they've got lollipops and candy canes and snowman hats, and oh, it's so cute. They're 4 inches is quite large. Oh, you're funny, Christina. So that I was super excited about. So that and that, I think, goes together. I don't think there's anything else in that. But we'll pop that over there. Then, it's to make a gingerbread cat. I know, so cute. And then I got the Ornamental Christmas, which I think is what this paper goes with, I believe. So this, and this is a suite, I think. Now, this is an online exclusive. This is not in the catalogue. This is online exclusive that is coming. So this is... the dies. To make some baubles and decorations. Yeah, so that cuts out that tree, and that one cuts out that tree. So, oh, and that's red rubber. Oh, my finger, I didn't crack the nail bed, but it has lifted, so it's still lifted in there. It's still quite sore, but it's better. She said just keep it short, but she can't make them any shorter than they already are. So yes, new nails. And so it comes with some twine. This is black and white, and then black and white and gold twine. So you get 2 packs of that. So it's white and gold and black and gold. The nails. And then these gold hoops. But look, they're like bracelets. They're friggin' huge. I didn't realise when I saw that, like, that's too big for me, how big they were. They're a lot bigger. Like, I know we had gold hoops a few years ago, but they were not that big. They could not get on my wrist. These are large gold hoops. And then this paper... Look at this. It's black and white and then gold. How nice is that? So pretty. Fa la 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 la. I like that. then the black trees. Oh, that's so pretty with the stars. So yes, that's the paper to that. So I do believe that was the suite. Then I got this. This is just because I wanted this stamp set. I liked the big Christmas. And then Make Merry, I think I'm just going to ditch the make, and so I'll have Merry Christmas. That looks pretty cool. And I don't mind holly, and I like this little thing with 24, 25 on there. So I just wanted that. Then this one comes with dies. I think this could be an online, I can't even open that with my stupid finger, online exclusive as well. I feel I got more from online exclusives than I did from the catalogue. But the pine trees, and this cuts out a tree and some stars and stuff. So it cuts out these trees. And then we have these shaker domes, which are these trees. How cute are they? I love them. I love them. So they're not real deep, but, and again, I don't think these are 4 inches. What are these? These are 3 3¼ inches. And that's why I got the gold shaker stars to put in the trees. So you get 10 of these trees in here. They're cute. I'm not going to stick them back in the plastic. So that goes as like a suite or a thing. I don't think there's anything, I don't think there's paper that goes with that. Or if there is, I didn't buy it because I didn't like it. But you know what the thing is? It's hard to see when you see it online. And I'm like, nah, don't like it. And then somebody else makes something and then you're like, huh. So then I got this paper. So I had seen this paper because Chrissy got it on the incentive trip when she went, and I wanted it. Because it's got die cuts and stuff in it. So I think this is the paper that I'm going to do with my advent calendar this year. And then these, did that open? Yes. So I should have details up shortly about my advent calendar. I just had to wait till I could order and then see what, how I could price it. So then these are all gold, white and gold sentiments. For Christmas. So they're cute. I love them. So these are called, now I've just ruined that packaging. Greetings for you, mix and match ephemera. And that was all my pre-order. When you do it like that, it doesn't seem like a lot, but it was a lot. It was a lot on my credit card. But anyway, so tonight we are making cards with this. So let's try and get some room here. What did everyone else buy? It was a big haul. Okay, so we need a sentiment. Where did I just put that stamp set? Now, I don't mind this stamp set, but I'm not a big fan of the sentiments. It's more like, there is beauty in your history. I know you'll get through this first and be stronger for it. I'm here for you. Thanks for helping me through this difficult time. And that is, oh, I've got dies in there. That is one stamp set. I'm going to use You Inspire Me because I don't want any of that other stuff on here. Because it's all just too much. So I'm going to, oh, I don't actually want that. So I'm going to heat emboss with gold. And we've got 4 cards. So I'm doing 4 because we're having the same sentiment. All right. Sometimes you don't want to flick too hard, otherwise you flick it all off, which is what I just did then. Okay, so that's that. Have you started a wish list, Megan? I can't not sit there and not order anything once we can. Not sit back and wait. I should, but I'm certainly an avid crafter and I've got to have it all now. All right, I'm going to heat emboss this so it'll get a bit loud. All right, so we'll just leave that sit over there for a second. Yes, I have cardstock, dimmies, ugly sweater, just too much to pick from. Can't have it all. That's the issue, isn't it? Can't have it all. Oh, the trimmer is up here. So I don't usually talk about football on this channel because I'm not the biggest fan of football, nor am I the biggest follower. But I'm amazing because I got 8 out of 8 out of the footy tipping tips this week. I'm like, oh my God. And guess what? I don't even really follow it. But I did so well. I'm like, how good's that? I just didn't want to be the loser because they had to have lunch with somebody at work that I didn't want to have lunch with. But I knew that I wasn't going to be the winner. But holy dooly was I surprised when I got 8 out of 8. I'm going to make that a bit smaller. Oh, that's right on the line there. So I was very impressed with myself. Right. So that can go there. This card. Now I have just hand cut. I didn't use the dies. Hand cut some of the vases out of one of the papers. Did the boys stay at the car thing yesterday for the fireworks? I don't know. They didn't get home till really late. I didn't ask whether they saw the fireworks. They were they didn't get home till like 6 o'clock. So they were both pretty shattered by the time they got home. It was nice having the house to myself. Okay, so we're just going to, and guess what? We won't run out of seal because I did it whilst I was finishing those scrapbook pages today. So it's only a brand new seal. I think this is my favourite piece out of the whole pack of paper. And Megan, you'll be so pleased. I'm even decorating. I thought that was a Jimboomba. Because they were at Ipswich. I saw that on the news. But they were saying that was at Jimboomba. I'm even decorating the inside of the cards, Megan. Seal. We all need seal. I add 1 or 2 every order. That and white cardstock. All right, so I think we're going to, no, I was going to say I labeled this. And I know, impressed. I might not have enough bowls if I do too, but that's what we're going to do there. So I thought the car thing, oh, that's all right, Christina. No, they were at Willowbank, I think, Ipswich. Make sure you use all your end bits. I used this suite to make my rack cards last month. Of course it was a fun fold. Well, the class is a fun fold. I do like this paper. I was surprised when I added it to my cart in preparation for my order, my next order for my class, that it was on sale. And I'm like, what? So that's a nice little bonus. Okay, so I'm going to stick some up the top and the bottom. One of these skinny ones down the bottom so that there's enough room for it to go on the cross. I'm not going to be able to do class. I have so much of this paper. There, and then this one can just sit across there like that. So we've got some gems. On there. I don't know that I'm going to have enough gems to do this and my class, but anyway. And then I have this ribbon because I really like this ribbon. This ribbon moved to Last Chance too when they updated Last Chance last week. So did everyone have a good weekend? I had today off for the public holiday. The people I work with go, oh, but it's where you work. And I'm like, it doesn't work when my kid doesn't go to school on that day. I need to have that day off. Sorry. And I'll work Wednesday. Okay, so that's our first card done. So yes. I don't know where to put that. We've got this one. Again, I'm doing the inside. Trying not to get glue on my thing now. Which way does this card go? This way. So I did order a pack of the gold foil paper as well because you use quite a lot of it if you are using it like I am. And this is the embossing folder that goes in the suite as well. That's pretty cool. I do find sometimes with embossed paper that the seal will rip it because the fibers are already loosened, if you get what I mean. So you just have to be gentle. That's so pretty. Okay, this piece goes on there like that. And does that, yep. And then I've cut these pieces. I like this piece. And then I think we'll stick the green in the middle. Like that. So we'll just stick this one down flat. Across there. And we'll stick these ones on with dimensionals, just top and bottom. That's not the one that we're going to do, the middle one first to get the spacing right. Oops. About there. No, that needs to come over a bit. There we go. And I think that needs to go on a tag as well. So we don't need quite so much with this one. And I'm just going to cut this one with my scissors. And we're just going to flatten that. On there. Flat this because you don't want too much bulk. That can go there. We can get another bow out of this because this is my favourite ribbon at the moment. So I've got Sip and Stamp on Friday night for those that come. I've got that ready. And then the August class. This is probably the smallest, too small a piece for a bow, but is then on Saturday. And a bow on there. I've got paper on here. Did you say class was this weekend? No, it's next weekend. Well, this weekend coming, yes. I've got adhesive stuck on my nail now. That's annoying. Okay, so that's the second card done. Where did I stick the first one? Over here. Okay, so I don't know whether we'll get through all four, but we will try. So do that one there. All right, so these pieces layer on here. Oh, come on. Move that over a little bit. That goes on there. This one can be popped up. And look, I would have nearly used all these end pieces on the world's biggest piece of dimensionals. I have, that piece is now finished. Okay, and I don't know. I think I want a contrasting colour on there. And maybe I can just do 2 strips and be a bit more frugal with this paper. And cut that in half. and then only have the border at the top and the bottom. Because these gold foil sheets, you only get 2 in a pack as well. So if you make a few cards, they don't last too long. Okay, some more dimensionals. Where did I stick them? Over here. Now, this pack of dimensionals, I don't know whether it's because I've got a dodgy finger or not, but they just seem to be like really stuck on. Like they really take a bit to get off. So I don't know what's going on. We're going to have some more at the top. And then maybe one of these. Flat ones down the bottom. So is everyone starting to get ready for Christmas? I couldn't believe it the other day when I'm like, oh, I need to get my advent calendar stuff sorted because people are starting to sell advent calendars and I'm like, oh, I'm not ready. But it'll be here before we know it. I think somebody sent me a meme. Hi, Renee. Sent me a meme the other day. I don't know whether we'll stick ribbon on that one, shall we? I do like it. And I've got a second roll of it because that's how much I liked it. I didn't realize how close it was until somebody, like, it was 22 Fridays left or something the other day when they sent me this stupid meme. Yeah, well, I've got Adrian's birthday tomorrow. So after his birthday, I usually start thinking a bit more to Christmas. I get really shitty if shops have got Christmas music playing before my birthday because that's middle of October. They usually have decorations and stuff in there, but just that music playing drives me batshit. Okay, that one's done. I didn't use my bone folder on this card, and you can kind of tell. It's a bit better. Okay, Jean, you're always thinking of Christmas. All right, this is the last one. Let's see whether we can get it done in 10 minutes. Okay, and then I would have done an unboxing and 4 cards in an hour. How efficient am I? No stuffing around tonight. The last couple of Facebook Lives have been over an hour, which takes so long. I moved them to YouTube today. And they take so long when they're just over the hour, which is why I usually try and limit them to under the hour. or limit them to the hour. Because especially now, because YouTube deletes Facebook Lives within 30 days. Facebook deletes Facebook Lives within 30 days, because I usually only do that every couple of months, but now I have to go in within 4 weeks and get all those videos. Otherwise, they're gone. They're deleted. Grandson's birthday on the 15th. Oh, nice. All right, now, I had in my head that I want to maybe use these cracks and emboss them, but I don't know whether I do. I think I do. But I probably, I was going to say I probably should have done that before I stuck that on there. So let's do that. Let's get the embossing buddy. On there. All right. Don't know how this will turn out, but you don't know unless you try, and I'm trying. I can't see where I embossed that. Alright, so I'm getting my little paintbrush and just getting rid of the bits because the embossing buddy didn't work so well. Close this up. And I'm going to get the heat tool on again so it will get loud. Okay, so that Because I've heat embossed that, I'm going to stick adhesive on all 4 sides. Just like when you dry emboss. I do that as well. To make sure you get a good stick. Alright, so I've got that one that can go there. And this one can go. I do like that stamp. You could definitely make your own paper like this then. Okay, we need some dimensionals up the top and the bottom. So that would be pretty cool. You could make it on whatever colour you wanted. Now we need this. I don't think that needs to be that long. And if that goes there, and we just stick this one down flat. And I think that can go there because I've got 2 of them and use them. I'm going to use them because I've already cut them out. All right, let's do a bit of ribbon. And I've only got 2 bling left. So that bling's finished. Now I've got a bling ready for my next class, which I think I'm just going to take out of here. My kit for the class, because I need a 3rd bling bit. Okay, so we have done 4 cards. Tonight, let's just clean up a little bit because we've got mess everywhere. Oh. So that we can bring them all in and show you. Need to be able to close my drawers. God, so much mess. Who would have thought? There are our 4 cards for tonight. So hope you enjoyed that. If you're interested in this class, that's what I'm going to do in September. This is not the class, obviously. This is just the sample of the cards. If not, the paper is on sale at the moment because it does include the in colours. So it is included in the sale of 15% off, which is there until the end of the month. Otherwise, hope everyone has a good week and we will see you all next week. Bye everyone.